Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hear ye, and welcome to Mac's Toy. Today's topic is a tools review for the Bosch Go 2.0. Okay, so this is a quick in the box of what comes with the Bosch Go 2.0 Professional. So it says you get extras in here: impact control screwdriver bit PH1, which is this bit, 25-piece screwdriver bit set, that bit. Okay, so you get the Bosch Go, you get plug, charger, charging lead, and a small case. We'll just unbox it. So in the bottom of the box you get the manual, etc., and that's about it, sitting in the bottom of the box there. Here you get the hard tough case. It's a bit of a tough case, seems pretty good. These can be a bit flimsy, they can break after a while, but not a major issue. You get a little bit of wear on the back after time with regards to the case, so just be aware of that. You get some sort of basic quick directional explanation on how to use the unit on the back of the box. In the box itself is that bit set we discussed, so that basically shows you how many pieces you get. They're all good, nice, brand new. A magnetic holder, magnetic screwdriver holder. So any of these, yeah, pretty good strong magnet in there. So that's reasonable. I like them anyway. They're usually, when you see those types, they usually got good magnets. So that's quite handy to have that in there as well. Then you get your impact. So your impact, which is a PH2, doesn't sit best on all screws, but it is okay. Not that what you do with this device will require much impact. It doesn't have that much power for impact capability really. There's your cable. There's your charger. EU, this one, well, British. I'm in England, so it's a British plug, UK plug, this one. And then the unit itself. There, in the box. So just a quick one with regards to that. You get these being the settings, so you can twist it for your basic screwing power, and these are your torque ends. So you get your first torque, second, third, fourth, and then maximum. Now I've found, being an electrician, this is good for DB boards, so distribution board covers. The screws that hold them on, it's pretty good for that. On the lower setting, that's fine. And impact wise, you probably go as far as screwing into metal with regards to that, and further. If you do it on wood, if you're screwing on wood, I would suggest go low and then just go up in increments until you're where you want to be, because you don't want to pull into wood that's too thin and split it straight away, because you could have a problem. It is strong enough to do that on thin bits of wood. If you go straight with the max, straight in, bang, it is too strong. However, if we're looking at bolts and you want to put an attachment on the end there with regards to bolts, so say 10, 13 mil, because you're not really going to go any higher than that on these. The torque that will take a 13 mil bolt in, depending on the torque requirements of the unit that you're trying to screw into itself, it will be acceptable up to 10 mil, 13 mil. So if you're doing bonding, if you want to do a ring crimp with a 6 mil bond, and you want to put a brass nut bolt washer together, you want to hold a spanner one end, and then you put this on max and you screw them together, fine, excellent. The tightness is great, it's no problem there, it'll pass continuity, etc., no drama. But if you're doing anything that requires movement, so on a vehicle car part, I wouldn't use this for torque on any sort of vehicle car part. By all means, as you always would, look at the manufacturer's recommendation with regards to torque settings on any vehicle car part, because as they're moving all the time, they always got vibration to take into account. So with regards to this, that's quite interesting. That's your forward. You can press the power button. That's your reverse. Press the power button. And you can also, which I quite liked, is it works under pressure. So you can push it instead of actually pressing the button, which is quite a handy feature. I quite liked that because it's quick, it's easy. Flick it on, push, tight. Flick it off, push, loose. Really good. I was really impressed with that. So from my personal opinion, this is a good little tool for basic requirements. I mean, if you're working on, for example, for me, I use this when I work on my motorbike. Taking the fairings off, putting it on the lower setting, taking the plastic fairings off and stuff like that, it's very good. It won't crack the plastic. It's quite good with regards to plastic and plastic bits and pieces with screwing. If you've got some screws that you want to screw plastic onto plastic, it's pretty good on the lower setting. It's good for that. Whereas, for example, if you were to use a twin pack set on plastic, I'd be very dubious. I wouldn't do that. So from that perspective, this is good for basic maintenance around the house. It's good for plastic bits and pieces on, for example, bikes and cars, fairings, dash bits. If you want to take, I will probably use this when I take the center console out on my Astra, when I put all my gauges in for my boosts, etc. later. I will probably use this because it's quick, it's easy. Like I said, you can pull it on, turn, unscrew and just push, and same again. And if you wanted to just slowly, it's quite responsive, it's quite good. Yeah, so from that perspective, it's a good little tool. It's a good little tool. Good for household bits, good for plastic, screwing plastic, good for screwing into wood. Very thick wood, you've got a problem. I think if you go to a bit of 4x2, you'll struggle. If you're screwing into a bit of 4x2 without a pilot hole, you got no chance. You got a pilot hole maybe if you're doing 1.5 inch screws with a pilot hole into wood, 4x2, yeah, you might get away with it. Anything up from that, no joy. With regards to metal, yeah, excellent. Only with regards to your torque settings, take that into account of whatever you're screwing with regards to metal. So yeah, that's basically my review of the Bosch Go 2.0. Thanks very much. See you soon. That's the front door. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like and share. If you want to get in touch with any questions or you want to donate to support the channel, please use the links down below.